Alright, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield mod video. Today we're going to be taking a look at two mods by the same mod author. So we're going to be looking at the multiple cockpits and the multiple landing bays by Pilb. Yeah, basically as the title says, it allows you to have multiple functioning cockpits and then multiple functioning landing bays, which I mean is really awesome. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So here we are at the ship service technician in New Atlantis. So we're gonna go and modify a ship.
Okay, no problem.
We're gonna modify this one. So if we really quickly look in the cockpit, I'm just wondering, like, does it add them as ones, or does it? Okay, I don't think it does. So let me just. So we're just gonna test it quickly to kind of determine how it works. There, and the cockpit. Let's put a second cockpit there. What? Alright, give me a minute to be back. Alright, well, if Crimson actually read the description, so it puts the landing bays in the landing gear categories and the cockpits in the hab categories. Makes sense. Alright, so with that being said, God, I that. Or like when they're doing an animation, can't talk to them. So we're gonna build a little ship real quick. Now I don't have merging turned on. Oh, actually, I do have merging turned. Let me check. Settings, gameplay. Wait, where is it? Controls. Yeah, we're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom and allow merges on. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to spend the next couple of minutes building a little ship.
Okay, no problem.
It's going to be a bit free flow, but we'll just see. So just to confirm real quick, so if we go to the landing gear, oh yeah, there they are there. Cool. Comes equipped with an auto-deploying ramp for quick access. Landing base. The base won't say that. Was it part? That's interesting. And then obviously if we go to Habs, we scroll all the way down to the bottom, we have them there. Okay, cool. So, I'll really quickly make a little I think we'll do W. Please, Dave. So, and I'm going to be using some little merging stuff as we kind of build. There. I have like an idea in my head for the ship. Yeah. Abs. Today's we're gonna make kind of like a drop ship almost. And to be like, you know, like basically for like transporting troops to the surface of a planet. So we're gonna put you back here. Who is we go to the landing gear, and we're gonna put two of these bad boys right here. So, and obviously we're gonna use like actual landing gear. I will say I quite like the can I put them under? Will they stay under there? Probably. I like the idea of like modded just because it's like quite cool, you know, like having different well, yeah, just basically having different giving more originality to the ship, I suppose, would be the best way to kind of word it. It's there. It's a primary. And we come. Not them. We're basically trying to like hide some of this. If we go to the, actually, we need more landing. So one of the sad things about the merging is like, so merging is back, but it's not like, it's not fully back. It's still a bit, well, it's still a bit janky if we're being honest. So this is going to be, put an armory here, we're going to put an armory here. And then we're going to, actually we could put that there. Like the other side. Will be a control station. So like you can do like the flip merging, which is like really nice. But one of the things sadly you can't do is you can't like drop merge. At least not currently. There may be a way to do it. To be honest, like I haven't really fiddled around too much with it since I haven't fiddled around with it too much. Just because I've been, like, Sadir's mod just kind of made things easy mode, so we're going to use some of these that I really like how they... So, flip merge these in here. I said I love the flip merging back. Obviously that. Something. Actually, I have an idea that might work. It also might look really funky. Tabs. Right now. So we're gonna put that. See, that's not going to. That's slightly. Oh no. Looks kind of okay, but like at the same time not inherently okay. I mean, we could definitely use one of them. See, the idea what I'm basically trying to do is I am trying to really wish that, because we're gonna put one of these bad boys up on top. So I want to put try this, but it's gonna look a little janky just because there's gonna be a lot of clipping. So I like the idea of like having like, you know, like basically like two kind of cockpits, like not two, well yeah, two cockpits, but like one is like more for like basically for landing, and then the other is more for flying. So I'm not gonna be able to use that one how it's set up. I don't think we're gonna be able to use this one either because of the tail on it. We're gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to use the which it doesn't look bad. It's not inherently bad. It actually doesn't look too bad. What we were saying, cockpit. We need like an actual cockpit now, an actual landing base. So we're gonna put a cockpit on top, and then we're gonna go with the overseer bridge, and we're gonna put for the bay. Put you there. And do a little more structural pieces because we want to. think we want some. Always a benefit. I will say I'm very much used to. I'm very much used to messing around with the tails on it. I use the better ship flip and better parts mod, so like basically like snap pieces wherever I feel like. I feel like we don't need these ones. Well, maybe. The nature, like I know that it looks like a bit of a kind of a like a hazard there, but the idea of this is kind of we're kind of making it in a way where like each piece is kind of compartmentalized, so that like if, let's say for instance, if this ship is like coming down to land, right, like it's, you know, it's deploying troops to the surface, and let's say the one side gets hit, these things have kind of a redundant power system, so if this got snapped or whatever, it has like a kind of an autonomous, like, you know, like an autonomous piloting system that it can set down safely, and then kind of, yeah, vice versa. And then we'll I will say I do like the so the middle here. Interesting, I think fuel and a docker. Yeah, okay. So fuel, we're gonna do docker. I'm gonna put the docker up on top. Back behind that for fuel. We want to do we want to like do like kind of fancy fuel, or do we want to, how would that look? Cool. We just need to kind of figure out what we're gonna toss up here. Yeah, see, I really wish Bethesda at some point would like kind of fix the whole like the drop down, so that merging is back to where it was at the beginning, just because like and it won't let you drop things. You can only basically flip merge things. How would that look? First. The other side, it's just basically acting as greebling. And for anyone who's wondering what greebling is, I believe it's a term when it comes to model making, where you kind of add pieces to a model that, like, they're not the intended piece. So obviously these are the pipes, but we're kind of using them more as like a kind of like a structural piece. I don't like how that looks there. Yeah. Actually, what we could do is this. Now the question is the weapons, because I want to put turrets on the bottom. I want to mount this on the bottom. So sadly there's only like one or two pieces that allow you to mount things on the bottom. is. It's kind of annoying, but I suppose we can like flap that there. We can then put the under. Kind of wish there was another piece. Honestly, just because. How does that actually look? That doesn't look too bad, actually. Wait, is there... This... Will it let me snap a piece to that bottom part? 'Cause I really want to have a turret at the bottom. The idea is like that bottom part there is more like a kind of a... like a gun position. And then... Flap, you want to go back? Just so that... So we can kind of level it out a little bit. Let's finish off with a little bit more structural pieces. I don't like seeing flat pieces. Snap some weapons to the I'll put some like missile pods, but in hindsight, maybe don't fire the missiles. Okay, maybe not, no. Put them... What? Again, this is like one of the few pieces. So we're basically gonna do same thing on the other side, just because I want to have these like turrets here purely for like so when the troops deploy out of the dropship that they're not instantly vaporized. And then we've got missile. Where do we want to put missiles? I mean, we could slap them under. Right. You know what? We'll put them here. The shield. Or we should try to... But not least, I'm just gonna use some structural pieces on the side here, just to kind of add some. There you go. So that is the ship. So we're gonna really quickly, we're gonna color it, and then we'll be right back. So the color scheme is done. This is the Pelagornis. Show you real quick. So it's got those two landing gear, and then it's got the two cockpits. The cockpit on the bottom is going to look a bit funky. We're gonna try getting it, but I think it looks decent. I will say, if I was gonna do this without with mods, I use the better flip and the better snap point mods, just so I could kind of do a little bit with it. But I think it looks cool. Let's really quickly go check out the inside of it. So we can enter through either of them, which is really cool. I will say that bottom cockpit is probably going to look really janky. But both cockpits do function. Also, remembering the Pelagornis is like a really big bird. It's basically like a larger version of a pelican / albatross from ancient times. So let's enter. cockpit there. Yeah, both of them work, which is really fucking cool. And then we drop down here and we have the cockpit number 1, which... Yeah, it's got a massive gun in front of it. Okay, I realize that doesn't, you know... It could have made that look better if I was using the mod. And then obviously from the top, we have the top cockpit you can fly from. So we're going to really quickly just take it off. We'll fly from the bottom because that looks funny. Yeah, I know this is a longer video than normal, but I just thought, like, you know, it's a ship parts mod. And I haven't done a ship build on the channel aside from streams in a bit of a while, so... Yeah, obviously it's a bit half-hammered. I think that if I give it more time, I definitely would tweak it. I will say it looks really cool, like seeing both of those landing bays like just kind of fold up. But yeah, that was pretty much it. As always, I test this on PC. I don't really see there being like a huge issue to it because it doesn't seem to do anything that would be like considered game breaking. I don't think it's script heavy or anything like that. But let me know. And if you do end up making a ship that utilizes more than one cockpit or more than one hab, we have a Discord link in the description or my link in the my YouTube bio. Starfield Anonymous, jump in, and then we have a shipbuilding section if you want to post pictures of your creation, because I always love seeing ship builds. But yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next one. Bye bye.